Today I'm taking a look at the Aula AU75. So we got a little quick start guide. And this is nice. So we actually have hotkeys right here on the keyboard if we want to do things like adjust the brightness. So it's very nice. It's nice that we don't have to install software in order to adjust the keyboard. And we also have instructions. So here is the keyboard. Very reminiscent of the IBM Model M. The Model M is a legendary keyboard. There's a lot of people that even 20 years later will still prefer that keyboard over modern keyboards. Big reason of that is because they have the buckling spring mechanism. This one is definitely not that, but it does feel nice. That mechanism makes it very loud, but it's also very tactile so that you know that you've actually pressed the key. So for people that type a lot, the Model M is pretty amazing. So things that make this kind of similar. So we have that somewhat tan color, and we also have the coloring of the function keys right here, as well as the side keys. The Model M does have the arrows right about here. We got the page up and page down right above that, and then of course we got the numpad right next to it. Now if you have a desk that does not have a lot of room on either side, and you just want more real estate for your mouse, 10 keyless is definitely the way to go. So this is a much more compact design than the old Model M. Also much quieter keys, which for me is excellent. They just kind of feel soft, but also linear. On the top, we got our switch. So this is going to be, oh, that's cool. So we got Bluetooth, wired, and then Wi-Fi. It's kind of neat. So apparently it does have a charge on it because we are lighting up when I switch that over. A very nice feeling volume wheel. I like how thick it is. That is much thicker than I expect out of most keyboards. And then we got a function button on the top. So our function modifier is this key right here. And if we look on the top, we can see those function keys. So we got F11, but right below that, that is volume down, volume up, etc. Something that's very cool is we actually have different keys for different operating systems. So if you're using Windows, you would of course want this to be your Windows button. For Mac, you're gonna have Option, and we got the Android keyboard set up right there. So very cool. Something you definitely don't get out of most keyboards. Okay. And here's another piece of nostalgia. It's called pigtail cable. This is very reminiscent to the Model M. So if you want to have something that really looks like an old Model M, this is going to be the keyboard for that. We do have some flip up feet, so if you want to have this thing kind of raised up in the back, we can do that. We also have half height, and then we got a dongle for our wireless connectivity. So they gave us a cleaning cloth with a brush so we can clean this guy out. And we got a keycap puller. If we wanted to pull one of these keys, we would just fit this little wire underneath and then pull up. And you can see we got our switch right underneath it. We also have a bag full of switches. So in the event that one of these switches starts dying, we'll be able to swap that guy out. Okay, and as soon as I plugged it in, it of course worked right away. So I do really like the backlighting on there. That's cool, so we actually can dim that guy down or brighten it up. Oh. And we can change modes. So we have breathing. And something I am noticing is that these are actually full RGB. Sometimes they'll just put in single LED diodes, so you only have like blue here and red there. This actually cycles, so it does have multiple colors. And off. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's cool. Oh, wow. So yeah, something you definitely would not get with the old Model M. Yeah, that is awesome feeling. I really like the sound of that as well. It does make a little noise, but it's definitely not as loud as some of those clicking keyboards. So now I'm going to unplug the cable, and let's switch it to Bluetooth. Okay. And it does see this right away. So I'm going to hit connect. There you go. So yeah. Yeah, so you can use that wired or wirelessly. So that is awesome. So yeah, if you love the design of the old Model M or you just like new retro, this is going to be a beautiful and very awesome keyboard for that.